In the beginning of episode 2, the new prisoners are brought to jail. First they are told what work will be done, when will you have breakfast, lunch, dinner, when will you take shower. After that, there is a medical examination. In the next scene, the same lawyer comes to meet Taizung who we saw in episode 1. He introduces himself and tells that my name is Sangrok, you can consider me a public defender, I have come to help you. When your decision was being made in the court, I was there. I don't agree with the prosecutor, I think you didn't do anything. Taizung says please help me, I swear I have never seen this victim Nang, I have never met him. Sangro says okay, then starts recording and says that think carefully and tell me what happened, if there is any minor detail, then tell me. He thinks and says that I was shown a photo of a crime scene, but there was a bracelet on it, which was mine, there was nothing about it, but I don't know what my bracelet was doing there, I never went there, although I know that once I went to my brother's place to rest in my bracelet. Sangro says that we can reopen the case with your information. Don't tell anyone about what happened to us. By the way, where does your brother come from? I will go myself to investigate this thing. He tells. Taizung was being brought inside but some people caught him and brought him to their boss. His boss's name is Deoksu. Deoksu asks him, how long will you stay here? But he doesn't say anything. He was trying to run away. But his men cut him and started beating him. Deoksu says, you can't run away like this. I am asking you again, how long will you stay here? If you don't tell me, I'll cut your hand. Later he tells that lifetime. Deoksu says that you raped a girl, cut her and threw her in the kitchen. He says you are not ashamed. But he says I didn't do that. Then his man sees that the security guard is coming. He tells his boss. Later he sells it like this. Taizung comes to his jail where he is already a prisoner and he is saying that you met the boss. I heard that you did the same thing. You must have enjoyed it. Later he throws it and starts hitting himself, although Taizung is looking at the ID card that is of the gang. In the next scene, we see Deoksu talking to the prisoner who is charging his money. Taizung comes to eat food, sees Deoksu, but he does not go to him, he sits in a different place. Then two men come to him and say that don't look at him, you don't know who he is, his name is Deoksu. He charges this place. His younger sister used to do that, but he did dirty work with him and Deoksu killed all those men. I will tell you some more things later, first you eat your food, we will help you. In the next scene, they bring him to a room, although there are already more men who take Taizung and do dirty work with him. In the next scene, Sangrok comes to meet Taizung, he says forgive me, when I reached your brother, he committed suicide. He shows a video which is suicide, he went later. Now Taizung is in Yarnod, he was doing some scenes with his brother and then he starts crying. There is a prisoner Yong-sik nearby who notices him. At night, Taizung is thinking about his bike and then he puts the mask on himself. Now I went to a dream where his brother Taijin is. Taijin says that you have got a gift, whenever the plants die, you bring them back. Taizung says that there is no such thing, why are these plants with whom I can do this? Taijin then says why did you do this? He shouts and says why did you try to kill yourself? You should not do this. You have to go now. Then Taeyung wakes up in the present. Yong-sik and father are nearby. Father sees Taizung and says to the security guard that I have seen him before. The security guard says that he has tried to commit suicide for the third time. Yong-sik sees some marks on Taizung's hand. Taizung's friends had come to meet him, but the policeman says that he refused to meet. In the next scene, the prisoners of war come to a small church in jail. Yang-shi was charging them all. He gives them cake. They went away after doing it again and again. Although Taizung is sitting here, Yang-shi comes to him. He was giving cake to eat. But he doesn't pay attention to it. Yong-sik shouts loudly and says that my name is Yong-sik, everyone here calls me an altar, I took permission from my father so that I can eat with you. I saw you in the yard, you were crying, if an adult man cries, everyone makes fun of him. When I came to jail for the first time, I also had this, I was very scared, but I gradually got used to all this. In jail, you can do the work that you could not do outside, here you can work out, you can learn new things, or you can study. After doing all this, may also get used to living here gradually. When he gives her a cake, Taizung notices the mark on his hand. In the next scene, we see many scenes where Taizung does all the work that Yong-sik had asked him to do. He does work out in books and was farming his plant. There is a guard nearby who is a thief and gets impressed by his work. He keeps looking at him all the time. The prisoners also catch Taizung every time and start killing him. But Taizung does not respond. He just starts to work out and makes himself strong. In the next scene, after 5 years, a man named Johan is seen who is in his company and talks to a man on the phone about his work. Later he starts the camera, there are many cameras in front of him, but in the camera, only a man was being seen. In the next scene, Taizung was farming, he gets a Chuelwan to meet him. He looks at his farming and says that you should plant vegetables here, their prices have increased. Later, he looks at his face and says that your mark will never go. Is there any prisoner bothering you? He refuses and says, don't worry, I'm fine. Chuelwan shows his plant which he was carrying with him and says that I don't know what happened but its leaves are drying up. He looks at the plant and says that it needs to be kept in the sun, don't worry, I will fix it. After Chuelwan's departure, Yong-sik comes who was bringing cake for Taizung. Yong-sik says never do bad things, stay as you are, he gives him his bracelet which will protect him. Taizung asks what happened, why are you talking like this? He told me that I am going to be released. Taizung says that this is good, by the way, what will you do outside? He told me that my father has an electronic shop, I will take care of him. By the way, now you have to become a new altar here, later he is saying goodbye to him. Taizung asks why you were so good to me but he says that I was not you were who were good for me and that too from the beginning. Taizung says that if I had been alive, what would have happened? Yong-sik says that I don't know but I just want you to live. Later, he was buying it. Taizung shouts and says that whatever you did with me, thank you for that. In the next scene, Taizung was reading the Bible, which was not given by Yong-sik. Then he sees the prisoner next to him, whom the other prisoners were troubling. And this prisoner is the same one whom Johan was seeing earlier. In the next scene, Taizung is doing ultra work, calls this prisoner. Later, he talks to him. Taizung first tells him that you are in jail and you are scared. Yes, everything is natural. It happened to me too. Later he gives him the Bible and says that you should read it carefully. You will get courage. The prisoner's name is Sin Yi Bowtie. He tells that I did nothing wrong. If I had not gone to the owner of that phone, which was lying there, then it would not have happened. That girl called me and said that bring this phone to me. I will also give you money. At the same time, Taizung goes to the police station after hearing this. The boy tells that I got my fingerprint on the crime scene but I never went there. A public defender came to me and wanted to help me. But I know that he is still with them. Later he is showing his ID card and Taizung sees that this is Sangro. Sinip says that I told him that my mother lives in a camp and in the next scene he committed suicide but I know my mother better than anyone else. He said that suicide never gives you salvation and I know that she will never commit suicide. They all killed my mother. Bai Zhang went to the shock after seeing this. In the next scene, he was in jail and was looking at some documents. It becomes morning while looking at them. The prisoners were shouting outside, he comes and sees what happened. The senior had eaten the Bible and suffocated him, he committed suicide. He thinks of Taizung, he was going somewhere later. In the next scene he meets Sangrok. Sangrok comes to him and asks him what he has been told, tell me quickly. Taizung says that a new prisoner had come here before, but he committed suicide, he told that he had met you. Sangro says that we know him, I tried to help him. Taizung says that if I tell you what I know, will you help me? He also says that what do you think I am, an assassin or a man who is being trapped? He says that I did not understand. Taizung then says that he told that his mother has committed suicide. But I know you killed him. Sangruk changes and says I think you have no idea. Taizung shouts and says who killed my brother? Then he catches him. Sangrok frees himself and says that it is fine, what was the plan, what changes do you have? I didn't kill your brother, or you should say that your brother died like you. How the phone was put, how his brother was killed. Sai Yung shouts and says that no matter what happens, I will kill you all. Sangrok says how will you do it, now people are here.